60 seconds.
Can I get a mic check, please?
Okay, testing one, testing two.
Okay, whatever that is on the floor, let's clean it up, please.
Look, college boy.
Hello, contestants. My name is Raul. How many people do we have in the game today? You have no friends today. What a sad and pathetic life you must lead. Don't worry, I'll be your pal. Go ahead and type in your name. One more thing. You looking for a 21-question game or more like a 7-question game?
Already paid.
Thank you.
It's irony.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in beef chunks.
No sense of
We
style.
didn't do it that
Okay,
way.
keep them
Ellen was
doggies
here.
rolling now.
Heads, 20
Mannequins in the
seconds.
studio.
Understand me?
Hey, we got 20. Listen, this couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got it?
10 seconds.
Ready or not, we're
9,
going here. Can we lose the desktop,
7,
please?
6.
Okay,
5,
go to black.
4,
Cue graphics.
3.
Stand by, people.
Give a spit.
Oh, thank you. It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Movies. Just so you know, we are out of Raisinets, but the good news is we have plenty of goobers. The game of solitaire. That's okay, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. Okay, I need a category.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
All right, here's the deal. A band apart. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Hey, music fans, did you know the band 10,000 Maniacs based its name on the title of a cult film? In order to have the same number of maniacs as in the cult movie's title, however, how many maniacs would have to leave the band? 5. The movie is 2,000 Maniacs, so 8,000 maniacs would have to hit the road. But I'm sure anyone would have to be a maniac to leave that band, right, Natalie? Okay, the selection is You're No Jack Kennedy. $3,000 on the table for this one. Let's see how you handle this one. Say Dan Quayle wanted to rent some historical movies to study how he could be more like John F. Kennedy. Which of these would be the least help? PT 109, Kisses for My President, Prince Jack, or Executive Action? Kisses for My President, a 1964 film starring Polly Bergen as the first female president of the United States, has nothing to do with John F. Kennedy. Kisses from My President, however, sounds like a great title for the Marilyn Monroe episode of that biography thing on A&E. All right, hit me. The category? Enough with the Die Hard thing. $1,000 if you get it. You know how the entire movie Die Hard takes place in a single night? Well, if screenwriters had to pitch one-setting movies in Die Hard terms, which film would be pitched as being kind of like Die Hard at a table? My Dinner with Andre, Table for 5, Naked Lunch, or Breakfast at Tiffany's? It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. My Dinner with Andre takes place in one restaurant at one table for 2 hours. Yippee-ki-yay! Mother of God, where is our appetizer? Okay, I need a category. Okay, give it up for Shaken, Stirred, Just Give Me a Drink. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. You don't have to be a James Bond fan to answer this movie tech question, but it can't hurt. Suppose during the filming of the next James Bond film, Pierce Brosnan finishes shooting a martini shot. Based on the term's use in the film industry, what will Pierce do next? Move on to a lager shot, come up for air, get out of bed and put on his clothes, or go home? Because the last shot of the day is called the martini shot, Mr. Brosnan should get ready to go home. And the first shot of the day is called the Bloody Mary shot, or in some areas, the mimosa. I need a category. It's a 5! The category is around, 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 around. $3,000 for this one. Remember that really annoying song, The Wanderer, by that guy Dion? Well, if you enlisted the help of the street gangs from the movie The Wanderers to track down and beat the crap out of Dion, which gang could not participate? The Warriors, the Wanderers, the Wongs, or the Fordham Baldies? There are no Warriors in the Wanderers. Anyway, none of those guys will ever catch Dion. I mean, besides being a singer, he's one of the fastest guys in the NFL. Oh, wrong Dion. Category 3.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
Here we have, it's a first. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. Imagine you're in a maternity ward and D.W. Griffith hands you a cigar to commemorate the arrival of his groundbreaking 1915 film. What are you celebrating? The start of the great D.W. Griffith's 1915 movie, Birth of a Nation. Your party won't last long, though. The actors in blackface and D.W. Griffith's glorification of the KKK in that movie are grosser than Afterbirth. Okay, pick a category. This one's called Lights, Camera, Dribble. 2 G's if you get this one right. I don't know about you, but I just can't get enough of those funny sports outtakes. Imagine this. Your local TV station has misplaced its NBA outtakes reel, so they decide to show NBA players making fools of themselves and feature films instead. Which film could they not use? Eddie, The Basketball Diaries, Blue Chips, or Airplane? Should have picked this. The Basketball Diaries is about drug addiction and street hustling and features no pro basketball stars. Apparently, it does feature a few pro football players. All right, hit me. Uh-oh, dress buttless blind boar.
It's time for a
Ticklish test come.
One gibberish category coming up. Disgusting propositions. Gonna start out with $5,000 on this one. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, now tell me, because I need to know, with what well-known movie title does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Would porn thing be pet, Mom? And don't let the pun... All right, type in your answer. And every morning, Vietnam would respond with a hearty... Okay, I need a category.
They said it was indestructible! Then disaster struck!
I proudly present, Is That You, Mother? And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Listen up, this is a question about love triangles, a girl, a boy, and his mother. Suppose that Norman Bates had fooled the police in the same manner that Roy Dillon does in The Grifters. About what could he then brag to his mother? The police think I'm the girlfriend, Mom. I dressed up as you, Mom. I faked my own death, Mom. Or I told him the dead woman was you, Mom. Let's see what a correct answer looks like. Norman would ID the dead girl as his mother. In The Grifters, Roy lets his mom escape by claiming that the murdered girlfriend's body is hers. Yet another movie that proves every good boy loves his mother. I need a category. This category is known as Kramer Cubed. How does $2,000 sound? Strap on your helmet, we're going in. If the Kramers in Kramer vs. Kramer fought for the custody of Kramer from Seinfeld, what wacky situation would end the film? Kramer seeing Meryl Streep naked? No, but it does conjure up some images, doesn't it? Let's take a look at the right answer. In Kramer vs. Kramer, Meryl Streep wins the custody battle in court, but agrees to allow her son to remain with Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, I guess Dustin's biggest challenge as a father would be in teaching Kramer to knock before entering. Okay, that's round one. Take a breath, cause it's time for round two. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Okay, pick a category. Let's see what we got going. Buying a Jack Lemmon. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, see if you can solve this wacky mathematical equation. Wisecracking crime fighter plus late model Pontiac equals the Brett Maverick Maverick, the pink Cadillac Cadillac, the Ace Ventura Ventura, or the Ford Fairlane Fairlane. The Ventura is a car made by Pontiac. Ace Ventura is a smart-ass detective. And for $20 million, you better hope the Ace Ventura gets great gas mileage. Category, please.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
Coming at you, a whole bunch. This one can net you $6,000. Hey, you remember that show Cosmos with Carl Sagan? If Carl Sagan had hosted Microcosmos, what would he have talked about? Billions and billions of brain cells, billions and billions of atoms, billions and billions of spider eggs, or billions and billions of professional singers? Microcosmos is a documentary about all the creepy crawlies you might find in a meadow. Carl probably would have talked about how truly amazing it is that creatures so small and so fragile can be so incredibly disgusting. Okay, I need... For your enjoyment of Me, I Sing. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Put it in gear, cause here we go. If the person who sings the theme song to the rat film Ben started to display the characteristics of a rat, the song Ben from the film Ben is sung by Michael Jackson. And curiously enough, Michael has already acquired a tiny pointed nose. I need a category. All right, here's the deal. Take my breath to the White House. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. Okay, listen up. You know how former President George Bush used to be a Navy pilot in World War II? Pilots as presidents. Wonder if there's a connection. Say all of the pilots from Top Gun ran for the presidency. Based on their final Top Gun standings in the film, which duo would probably win the election? Goose and Maverick, Iceman and Slider, Merlin and Jester, or Flyboy and Birdie? Val Kilmer as Iceman and Rick Rossovich as Slider win the prestigious Top Gun Award in the film Top Gun. Yeah, Iceman would probably run a real smear campaign against Goose and Maverick, but hey, that's just the way he conducts a campaign. Ice cold, no mistakes. All right, hit.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
Well, what do we have here? Musical numbers that make you feel uncomfortable. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, did you see the movie Blonde Venus? In it, Marlene Dietrich does an electrifying number in a wig that looks like she stuck her finger in an electric socket. Given the rest of Marlene Dietrich's costume in Blonde Venus, which character from the Electric Company would be most interested in her performance? Paul the Gorilla, Fargo North, Easy Reader, or J. Arthur Crane? The correct answer is... Marlena starts out the Hot Voodoo number in a gorilla suit. Hey, you know, when I finish Hot Voodoo, I usually light a match. Okay, I need a category. Excellent choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat's category name is... He's a blockbuster. Listen up, I'm gonna read... Okay, Maestro, if you think you know the rules, I'll go ahead and put 30 seconds on the clock. And let's go. The Shining, The Client, The Firm, The Chamber, The Dead Zone, The Running Man. This is it. That's all she wrote. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. Good job on that. Keep it up. Okay, pick a category. Now showing, You Can Call Me Ray. 2 G's if you get this one right. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. If you have X-ray vision, you can see through people's clothes. But if you had Fay-Ray vision, what could you see? Gene Hackman is a New York cop, The Sound of Music, the seedy underbelly of LA's Chinatown, or King Kong's tonsils. Fay-Ray is best remembered as the kidnapped heroine in the first King Kong film. I don't know about you, but I saw right through her performance. Category, please.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
Say hello to peaking at 10. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. If the youngest performer ever to win a Best Supporting Actress Oscar were to film a sequel to her winning movie today, what might you hear her co-stars say? This time we call it Two Whole Cops. I may be a horse, but I'm still a star. No upstaging me, you're still my daughter. Or, I don't think I can tap dance with this cane. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Ryan O'Neal co-starred with his Oscar-winning daughter Tatum O'Neal in Paper Moon. And given the number of divorces between them, their next movie could be called Paper Trail. All right, hit me. The selection is, yeah man, Hendrix. $6,000 on the table, better make it good. Heads up, here it comes. Imagine Susie Hendrix from the thriller Wait Until Dark just gave you what sounded like an energy-saving tip. Given the events in the film, what did she probably say? A fireplace can save a lot. Caulk around your windows, make sure the refrigerator door is closed, or proper attic insulation is key. In Wait Until Dark, the blind Susie Hendrix tries to foil her attacker by taking out all the lights, but she forgets about the light in the refrigerator. By the way, if you haven't seen this, I just ruined one of the best surprises in the movie. Okay, And I believe this one's called Monty Python and the Job Application. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey, you know that movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Well, say the Knights Who Say Knee are accepting new members into their fellowship. Because they can't bear to hear his name, which applicant would they have trouble interviewing? Michael Knight, Dr. No, Bob Newhart, or Cousin It? The word it causes the knights who say knee quite a bit of discomfort, so they'd have a difficult time interviewing Cousin It from the Addams Family. Although I hear he's considering changing his name to Cousin
Eki Patang. Boy.
I need a category. Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. Alright, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. What next? Well, this Jack attack. I mean, wouldn't that be next? Duh, Cookie, of course, they know that. Okay, well, bye. Time to check out what you did to your score! That's the game! Man, your score is through the roof. Very impressive. Too bad there's no other players around to impress. Guess this will be our little secret, because as far as the rest of the world is concerned...
You don't know! Nice one, people. Raul, what's the word? Are we doing another one?
Number one on the high scoreboard. You are in great company. A lot of wonderful movies have been number one at the box office. Let's see, The Trial of Billy Jack, Home Alone 2, the remake of King Kong. I guess what I'm saying is, don't get a big head about it. Let me know if you want to play again and go for that number 2 spot.
Hey, baby, how about we go see Stab Me in the Neck?
Yeah, okay.
Each week, you'll get a stronger and stronger dose of testosterone.
How do you feel about Fireballs from Hell?
I already got tickets. We're gonna go see Die So Hard You Take Out 10 City Blocks.
Honey, is that a goatee you're growing?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? The new testosterone patch. The newest way to tell your partner she's the top.
Brought to you by the makers of Man Packs. Gesticulate.
Sequester.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Protuberance.
Opine.
Hyperbolize.
Acquiesce.
Obtrude.
Vilify.
Ingurgitate.
Thesaurus. Another word for hot.
Engorge.
Engorge.
Special sneak preview this Friday at the Fine Arts Library Theater. Hello there, former child stars. I know you're listening, cowering in the corner of your closet. I'm Rusty O'Dean, and I was a child star. I spent 6 years fighting with myself, angry and bitter at things like acne and a body that wouldn't stop getting gangly. But I'm over it now, and you can be too. The Former Child Star Support Network. Listen, we can't all be Jodie Foster and Lawrence Fishburne. Some of us have to be Justin Henry, Tatum O'Neal, and Anthony Michael Hall. Look, you can go do infomercials, or you can come make a whole new group of friends. Once a week, we get together and talk about our domineering parents, and on weekends, we watch the canon of straight-to-cable movies we made as teenagers. We're good people, and you are too. The Former Child Star Support Network. Just because you're not acting doesn't mean you shouldn't be living.